What's good with the people? Man, you know what I'm talking about, man? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this We Would Have Wednesday? You know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, bro, what you talking about? Oh, I'm gonna get into it. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I'm gonna get into it. You know what I'm talking about? What's good people like, hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, bro. All my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that game. Everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur. Giants Liquor. They said they sold out, but they'll be right back. You know what I'm talking about? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Now, you know, because I tell you every morning, you can come get them things from me. You know what I'm talking about? You can come get one from Bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Did you see it? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, man, you can go and get you one off of Amazon. Make sure you copy a hardback. Funka Die trying in stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon, copy you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Stick Up 2 coming soon. Funka Die trying 2 coming real soon. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, what's that? Swaying that finger. You know what I mean? You talking about that one? Yup. Worldwide INC, man. Worldwide Incorporated, man. One more time, baby, cuz. Worldwide, man. INC. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide Incorporated. They say, what does that mean, baby, cuz? And I'm going to continuously tell you. It means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube. Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next, man. Same thing, bro. All my folks around the world. You know what I'm talking about? Incarcerated, man. Everybody who ain't. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks on the bottom of that thing, man. All my folks on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, you know what I'm talking about? Mama says, and the mama's always says, brush them whiskers when you on TV, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast. Piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? Now, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users. Good brother like myself, good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug sellers. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, good brother like myself. I don't promote no alcohol consumption at all, baby. Don't take a sip, and I mean not a sip, other sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. Good brother like myself, good brother like myself. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. People, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Me, man, me, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? I almost forgot they was talking to me. No, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Not shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, man. Me, all I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. No. Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people, you know what I'm talking about? Nah. Me, man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just loves me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That joy, you know what I'm talking about? And that love, you know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. Man, how is y'all doing on this We Would Have Wednesday? Say, what is you talking about, bro? Oh, I'm finna get into it, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who missed their bus trying not to miss the weed, man. I'm gonna be late. I see. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? Man, this is gonna be a real quick one. You know what I'm talking about? Say, what is you talking about, bro? I'm talking about We Would Have Wednesday. Say, what is you talking about, bro? Here you go. You know what I'm talking about? Here you go. You know what I'm talking about? Here, bro, why you fuck with it like that? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else here. Nah, they ain't. Nah, they ain't. You know what I'm talking about? Now, let me tell you. Because in our community, y'all, we got this real bad, y'all. For some reason, I don't know why we do it. You know what I'm talking about? But it's just getting ridiculous. You know what I'm talking about? Now, we got this big old problem nowadays, don't we? We'll be somewhere in, don't know where we at, man. We'll be somewhere in East Oakland, California, somewhere around 74. MacArthur. One way, you know what I'm talking about? We'll be somewhere way like that on the computer, though, looking at something in Australia, you know what I'm talking about? Looking at a nigga scuffle with kangaroos or something, you know what I'm talking about? Now here we go injecting our 2 cents, talking about, man, he having that much problem with a kangaroo. Nigga, I would have did, nigga talking about what he would have did to a kangaroo. Nigga ain't even had a rabbit. You know what I'm talking about? But now all of a sudden he know how to manhandle a kangaroo. Nigga went over there and got killed. You know what I'm talking about? But we got that real badge, y'all. Coffee Chronicles. Oh yeah, we quick to come to the forefront and project us on other people's business, you know what I'm talking about? What we would have did, you know what I'm talking about? I wish I was there, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, if that happened to me, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm just gonna tell you, man, we need to cut that shit off, folks. We just do all that we would have, you know what I'm talking about? We would have Wednesday. That shit ain't right, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, man, because y'all ain't gonna listen to me, but I'm gonna throw it out there anyway, man, because I done seen shit like that right there, man. Bust another nigga pipe, folks. I seen a nigga who was really scary. Cause see, this is what y'all don't understand in the world too. A nigga only scary until he ain't. And I don't think y'all get that. Like, you might have known a nigga and you ain't known him nothing as a sucker, right? Say you grew up with a nigga in Oakland, he was just the biggest sucker that you ever knew, right? And somehow this nigga then went somewhere else, you know what I'm talking about? Utah, I don't know. He went somewhere that didn't even matter, you know what I'm talking about, man? He went somewhere in Nebraska or something, right? But when he went out there, man, he got his, you know what I'm talking about? he got his game up, you know what I'm talking about? So he running around out there just getting on shit, right? Now ask yourself, do you think the next time you see that nigga, you think he's still gonna be the same sucker you remember? After he been doing all that shit, he not, bro. Nigga only scared until he ain't. I'm telling you, that's why you just leave people alone. But on that we would have shit, that's what happens, folks. I'm telling you. That's some bad shit because now I told you yesterday, bro, we in the teasing tournament. So what's popular now is just to tease everybody and the shit they go through. So we just looking at everybody else's situations and we just projecting what we would have done. You know what I'm talking about? What you say you would have done. You know what I'm talking about? And it's fucked up. Cause y'all will build a peer pressure on the motherfucker, bro, to where he feel like you done forced his hand, bro. And that's why I tell you, you can't get wrapped up in this shit right here, bro. Don't let these imaginary people try to put no pressure on you, folks. You get what I'm saying? Because you dealing with a bunch of motherfuckers who ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't never did shit, ain't gonna do shit, don't even know what shit look like. You know what I'm talking about? You don't even know what shit looks like. You know what I'm talking about, man? Don't fall for it, y'all. Just don't, bro. Because you talking to motherfuckers that they talking about a physical altercation. These niggas ain't gonna even speak up for themselves, folks. They ain't gonna even fight for their right. You talking to the same motherfuckers who scared to say something to Mr. Johnson. They be at work right now. They supervisor tell them to come up in there, stand in front of this desk, boy, and bend over. I'm gonna kick you in your ass real soft. You know what I'm talking about? And the motherfucker just come up in there and say, okay, sir, and turn around. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna get boots. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna kick you real soft. So you like, these the people that you trying to prove something to, bruh. And 9 times out of 10, bruh, you really be somebody in life. But for some reason, you feel like you got to entertain these nobodies. What you would have did, you know what I'm talking about? And I told you the way they got the game now, bruh. You can't even do nothing, bruh. Because everybody talking about what happened to you. You get what I'm saying? You can't do nothing. I think that's kind of scandalous, actually. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't even let a nigga get his get back, man. A nigga attack a nigga and put insurance on himself. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, y'all look at what I did. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, that should be an insurance policy, folks. You can't even get your get back now. You can't. Bet not do nothing and nothing better not happen. You know what I'm talking about? Because they gonna come look at you anyway. Because they just put out what happened to you. You know what I'm talking about? We would have. Looking ass nigga. We would have Wednesday it is, y'all. Coffee Chronicles. But the moral to this story right here, folks, don't let nobody put no invisible, unnecessary ass pressure on you about something you going through in real life, folks. Because the people, just from the beginning of the time, motherfuckers been good at that. Motherfucker who ain't never had a bitch or a nigga, they want to tell you what they would have did when your bitch or nigga did something. You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of times, that's how we get fucked up. Because we sitting around listening to people who ain't never even seen what shit look like. You know what I'm talking about, man? Don't even know what shit look like. You get what I'm saying? But for some reason, these the motherfuckers' opinions we value. You know what I'm talking about? You better learn how to value your own opinion. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you don't, all these nobodies and motherfuckers that don't even know what shit look like, you know what I'm talking about? That shit gonna get to you, folks. And then you gonna find yourself somewhere putting unnecessary, invisible ass pressure on you, trying to appease some motherfuckers you don't know, some motherfuckers who just don't even know what shit look like. You know what I'm talking about, man? They just don't. So please don't get caught up in that. And that's fucked up as the people that we just do that to people, man. That's that teasing tournament I was talking about yesterday, bruh. We just come up here and make fun. We just got a big old grin on our face, don't we? You know what I'm talking about, bro? That shit is ridiculous. You know what I'm talking about? Especially us as grown-ups. You know what I'm talking about? I get the kids. And like I say, even though they could clean it up a little bit, this they generation. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about, man? This they generation. But we sit here, we comes to the forefront, bruh, and we put so much pressure on people by teasing them. And man, ain't nothing funny about getting jumped on, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? There ain't nothing funny about that. Ain't nothing funny about getting robbed and all that shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? But these niggas got 3, 4, you know what I'm talking about, army pistols pointed at you, but it's a motherfucker in the crowd telling you what you could have did. Don't even know what shit look like. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what I'm saying. People don't even get. Shout out Real Topics TV. Trust the process. You know what I'm talking about? Because he say something in the song, man. You know what I'm talking about? He say something in the song, man. That man said something, didn't he? You know what I'm talking about? But the universe got rules, folks. And it just do. And that's why you should be real careful, you know what I'm talking about? On what you talk up on yourself. Talking about what you would have done, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, the universe will give you a chance to do it. You know what I'm talking about? The universe will put it on you. And see what you will really do. You know what I'm talking about? That's why it's good to be even with the universe. You know what I'm talking about? But we come up here, man, and we really too old for this shit, folks. I'm just gonna tell you, we really too old for this shit, man. But we make a mockery of our people, folks. You know what I'm talking about? We just make a mockery of our people, man. They just got us all over the place, and I'm gonna continuously tell you that, man. We just come up here, man, and and I don't even think we know we doing it sometimes. I think some people do know it, and I think some people that's just their spirit. You know what I mean? Spiteful teasing the motherfucker nanny, you know what I'm talking about? I think that'd be a motherfucker whole goal. You know what I'm talking about? To antagonize people and shit. But we'll come up here and not even know a motherfucker, bruh, and get the just be on the motherfucker on the computer like ants. You know what I'm talking about? Because you know in real life you probably ain't gonna even have a conversation with a motherfucker, but on that computer they strong, ain't they? Oh man, they hold some weight. They push a line on this computer, don't they? Coffee Chronicles. You got niggas pushing line that don't even know what shit look like. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. We come up here and put this invisible pressure on people because people looking at this shit too caring, you know what I mean? So now they going off popular opinion, what you would have did. You don't even realize all these niggas talking about what they would have done and all that shit, bro. That's just a fantasy in their head. Because they been had a chance to do some shit like that, but they just got their drawers pulled over their head and walked to the bathroom. You know what I'm talking about? To be them type of niggas talking about what they would have did. You know what I'm talking about? When that nigga pulled them drawers over your head, you know what I'm talking about? You didn't do nothing but walk to the bathroom, came up out that motherfucker and found the first hall monitor you could find. Help! Nigga ran to the hall monitor. You know what I'm talking about? Older student. He ain't care who helped him. You know what I'm talking about? But he'll be the main one on here talking about what he would have done. That's why you don't bite on that shit, folks. Keep telling you this imaginary land, bruh. Niggas be on here, you know what I'm talking about? It's just like a novel. You know what I'm talking about? These niggas be up here telling y'all their deepest fantasy. You know what I'm talking about? Which they would, what they wish they could do. You know what I'm talking about? Or what they wish they would have did. You know what I'm talking about? But all that shit is bogus, folks. And you will take that shit and you'll take it to heart. You know what I'm talking about? You nerves, brother, revenge of the nerves. You'll let the nerves put the pressure on you so you feel like you got to do something in your real life. Then as soon as you do that, the nerves still gonna be talking about you. Now all of a sudden you're gonna be a stupid, dumb motherfucker and you should have just went on. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you can't win, bro. I mean, you can, but the only way you can win is not giving a fuck about none of these motherfuckers who used to get kicked in their ass when their drawers pulled over their head and walk to the bathroom. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga come up out that motherfucker looking up and down for a hall monitor. You know what I'm talking about? He ran up on a nigga, he ain't even no hall monitor. He was just in the 12th grade. He looked like an older student. Hell! You know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there, man. But yeah, people, man, don't be influenced by these negative, not negative, but these invisible influences, bro. Don't let no motherfucker who ain't never even seen what shit look like, you know what I'm talking about, get to you about what you should have did, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let that shit get to you. Fuck these people, man. That's all they know how to do is tease. A motherfucker on here teasing a motherfucker anyway, bro. That should let you know where they mind at. You ain't got nothing else to do, bro. I don't know. But don't let that shit get to y'all, man. Even though that shit running rapid. Coffee Chronicles. Because when you're down, they gonna laugh at you. When you up, they gonna be on your nuts, laughing with you. You know what I'm talking about? So just take your great belief and keep on pushing, bro. Don't worry about the popular opinion, bro. Because the popular opinion is the opinion of nerds. You know what I'm talking about? Because ain't that many real ones left, folks. You know what I'm talking about? And they turn into real ones. You get what I'm saying? They got everybody caught up in these internet wars, bro. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna push a line on this hard drive. You know what I'm talking about? In real life, we gonna have a conversation. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna talk nice as a motherfucker to each other. Cause that's what this shit is. The land of imaginary, bruh. It's for entertainment purposes only. You get what I'm saying? So we just gonna keep on creating drama for the people. You know what I'm talking about? Put our popular opinion on it and all that. But in real life, we really friends and all that other shit right there, man. Don't be fooled by it, folks. Don't be fooled by it. And most definitely don't let this shit put no motherfucking invisible pressure on you to where some motherfuckers who ain't even living real life make you feel like you're obligated now to go do something in real life, bruh. Don't let these computer people trick you out your real life, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? And with that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of that love. Howdy.